the Champion Youth Podcast.
Oh my God.
We look a little different than JD and Brandon, if I might say so myself.
Hi guys, I'm JD. This is
No, I'm Andrea, and
I'm Jake, of course.
Jake, of course. That's your last name for sure.
Yeah.
We are so pumped to be here because we're having a lot of fun. We're a little hyper, as you can tell, and we're gonna have fun with you. So
Yeah, guys.
yeah.
We got a new setup here. We have 2 trees, you know.
Love
we have
trees.
A cafe. And
Okay.
so we're changing things up. We're gonna do some, it's season 2. We're changing it up, and we're gonna do a bunch of new stuff. So
yeah, because it's like
I'm really
it's
excited.
it's a new season for you guys too.
Yeah.
Summer's coming,
Right.
school's out. There's a lot happening. So it's fresh in Champion Youth, and it's gonna be the best yet.
Yeah, definitely. And I have a question for you.
Okay.
Okay. Here's my question.
Ask.
What is the biggest animal that you think you could beat in a fight?
Oh gosh.
Like the maximum, like the biggest.
It's like hard because it's like I've never fought any animal. It's hard to know what would be the biggest. Maybe like a beaver.
Oh my!
I don't know.
A beaver.
It's like I'm not that big. Like,
I feel like
I'm not that strong.
I feel like
My
you
legs
could
are
beat a beaver for sure. Beavers have are those the ones with the tails, or is that a platypus?
I'm kind of mixing them in my mind. Actually, I'm kind of scared of the beaver's teeth now that we're really processing this.
Yeah.
But what about you? Because my answer kind of is rough.
Okay, so here's what I was thinking. Right?
This is right.
Can I beat a dog in a fight? It depends.
On the breed.
Right? It depends on the breed. But I feel like 9 times out of 10 I'm beating a dog. Okay. So then you go up from there. Right?
God.
So it's what's bigger than a dog?
Yeah, I don't.
Ostrich. Can I beat an ostrich?
No, ostriches
No.
are scary.
That thing is pecking my head to death. So I don't know. So it has to be an animal between that range, between dog and ostrich. And
Dog
I
and
feel like the
ostrich.
perfect animal for that would be do I have a weapon? If I have a weapon, puma. I'm winning 100%.
What?
100%.
That is no way. I mean, I don't know. I've never tested your
hands.
strength,
You see
but
this?
oh my gosh, why
Smacking
is
that
this
puma.
sounding like we're animal abusers? Why are we fighting these animals in the first place?
What if the animal roasted your mom?
That's
Then what?
that's a good
Then
point.
what?
In that case, I am beating that beaver. That's gonna be it.
That's true.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
well,
Jake, where did this question come from?
I think. Well, I definitely saw it on TikTok somewhere.
Okay.
But then it had me thinking, literally
It
for
had
a
me
solid,
thinking.
for 2 hours, I was thinking about this.
So, and that's what you came up with.
Yeah.
Okay,
Puma.
nice. Puma. No, I love it. That's
yeah.
amazing. Yesterday, Rob asked me if you could speak every language or be able to talk to animals. Which one would you do?
Yeah. See, we talked about this earlier.
That's true. I forgot
told
about
you that. I told you that I would do understand all languages, but now I'm changing my mind.
He's changing
and I
his
want to
mind.
know what the puma's going to say after I kick its butt.
Oh my god.
So I'm changing my answer to know, being able to communicate with
Jake.
animals.
I can't.
So I think that's what I'm going to do.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Yeah, wow. Well, I'm still sticking with my answer of all languages because, no offense, but other than this whole fight situation, I don't think I would ever have to know what an animal is thinking. So
I guess you're right.
I'm gonna be a translator. I'm gonna make some money.
Okay,
But
okay.
actually, you probably can make money by being able to talk to animals because you can just be
Yeah.
like, hey, my name's Jake and I talk to animals and be on Jimmy Fallon. So
Yeah, right.
that's your future.
100%.
Oh my gosh. Well,
So,
Jake,
yeah, I don't know.
I mean, that had you thinking on TikTok. What else have you been seeing on TikTok lately?
Wow. Castaways. Do you guys know
Yeah.
that sound? The backyardigans sound?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that sound has literally been on a loop in my head.
Yeah, same. It's kind of hard to get out of your head. But also, fun fact, Jake can sing. Did you guys know that?
It's not a fun fact.
Jake's got to, yeah, prove it. He's like, "Castaway."
Castaways.
Wow, that's it.
Do you guys hear that
That's
head
it.
voice, that
I
falsetto?
love it. Yeah, he's got real raw talent. But
Yeah.
yeah, we're just chatting here. We're hanging out. It's a new season, new things happening. So this summer, what are we doing? We're gonna have some fun?
Guys, this summer. Okay, sad news. Bonfire got canceled yesterday.
Yeah, that was rough.
Tragedy. It was so
Tears.
tragic. You guys might have saw my clip. I was in front of Chili's and I had to announce to everyone, but whatever.
Hopefully Chili's made it a little better, but no promises. Yeah, not for me, but
but yeah, so that got canceled, but we do have a lot in store for you this summer. So it's like we're planning a big party, guys. Like,
we can't tell you everything about it yet.
Something. We can't tell you everything, but it's going to be huge.
It's going to be huge.
Be on the lookout. You guys aren't going to want to miss it. So
yeah, seriously. And like we were just talking earlier too, like this summer there's a lot changes, and so it's like you don't have school, which is awesome. You guys are probably like, yeah, let's go, unless you have summer school, which that, you know, good or bad, I don't know, right. Depending on what you feel. But it's like how are you going to spend your time this summer? You know, we were thinking about that because you just have to be a little bit more intentional when you have so much time. It's so easy to just get, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but get lost in like TikTok for hours, or you just like get distracted. You're like, oh, I'm going to do all my laundry today. And then like, that's literally the last thing you do. So it's just this summer, like, how are you going to spend your time? And I think in high school too, it's easy, like when you don't have anything to do, to kind of maybe get caught up in different things. But Jake, tell us about like your summers in high school. Like, did you have like a really great summer that you remember, and like, or like a really bad one?
Yeah, I think anyone my age would agree that summer 2016 kind of just hit different.
2016.
But like, there's like my junior year of high school.
Okay.
And
I'm
that was like when
Jake.
like all the boys started getting their license, and like we all started just going places. And I just remember specifically Vine was at its like peak, like junior year.
Amazing.
So it's like Sam, Caleb, and I, we would go like to random places and like record Vines. Like specifically one time we went to Walmart by Sam's house, and there was like this big like, I don't know, like tub of like watermelons or something. and I don't know if you guys remember the trend where you would like record yourself and you'd be like, put them in a coffin, and then like like jump onto something. But like that's what we did to these watermelons, and the thing like broke. No. Like the actual like tub broke, so all these watermelons are like spilling out.
That's
and
really
so like
movie.
we had to like get up and like run out before like security caught us, because it was like Sam's local Walmart. It wasn't like some random one that we could like never go back to. Like, we would have to go back to this store, so it's like we couldn't like get banned, so it's like we had to like.
So is this, I'm just to clarify for the people, is this your best summer or is this your worst summer?
No, this is my best summer.
This is your best.
Like, that was like one of like
watermelons everywhere.
Yeah, but we were just like getting up to stuff like that all summer.
Okay,
and, like,
just having fun.
Know. But like, depending on what you see, it's like, was I wasting my time doing that, or was it like, you know what I mean? So,
what do you think?
I think a lot of this stuff I did was really fun, memories, great memories. But like, at the same time, it's like I could have been smarter about certain things I did. But you know.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That makes sense. I feel like it's just like, it's something you have to be intentional about, because if you want to be like, how can I make this summer great? Like, am I going to spend it just doing nothing and just laying around? Maybe. Am I spending it with friends that really like make me feel like good about myself? Or am I going to be with friends that just like kind of tear me down and makes it worse for, you know, like our mental, emotional health? And I think too, like this last year was hard on everyone. So now that things maybe are opening up more, there's more to do. It's like, it's just a time to really like maybe be more grateful for it, since things were so closed for so long. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think something that like I would take into the summer, like as a teen, like it's like, where is my focus like going? Good. Like, what am I focusing on? Am I focusing on trying to be like someone that I'm not? Am I focusing on like the wrong relationships? Am I focusing on partying and whatever? Like, whatever it is, like make sure your focus is in like the right place. And I think like if I'm focusing on like being around my friends that are like encouraging me and lifting me up, and like focusing on my family and focusing on the word of God and what God says about me, I'm gonna have like one of the best summers ever. You know what I mean?
So true.
But it's like, if I'm focused on like all the wrong things, it's gonna like lead me down the wrong path, and like maybe not be able to set me up for like the following school year.
Totally.
You know, it's like summer's like the pregame to what the school year is supposed to be like. You know what I mean?
I like
so
that.
So it's like,
okay.
I think that's what you should take that as like, what's my intent this summer? Like, what am I going to be taking into the school year?
Dang. That's
so I don't know.
Yeah, I love that. No, I think that's really important, because if you don't, like, I think for me, like, and everyone's different, but for me, it's kind of hard to think ahead. It's hard for me to like plan out like really far ahead. I'm kind of like right in the now. And so that makes it hard to think about like, what is my focus going to be? Like, what would be my focus this summer? And for students who have like more time on their hands, it's good to keep that in mind. Like, that's really, I think that's like huge, such a good win. To, what's your focus? Like, what's your focus going to be? So
Yeah. What was your best summer?
ooh, best summer. Well, I was actually earlier, I was talking about, I think it's good in a way to stay busy with things that, like I said, are helpful and not just do nothing. Like that's my advice personally. But this one summer I was thinking, technically I think I was in college, but we were talking about it earlier. I worked at Jimmy John's for 5 days out of the week. And Jimmy John's, shout out to you.
Freaky fast.
Never, literally never got a free sandwich. Like they literally, they never gave me one. Like the only way you would get a free sandwich is if you worked 8 hours straight and they'd literally schedule you 11 to 2 and 5 to 9 in the same day. I was like, I just want my sandwich. Like, what, now I have to go home for 3 hours and wear my visor and take a nap? Like it was rough. But the environment, I will say this was I would say it kind of combines best and worst. And I was thinking about that earlier because I was there 5 days a week, and the other 2 days I was at church, like helping out, jumping in, I think with just different projects that we had. And so that was like, those 2 days at church were like so refreshing in comparison to the 5 days at Jimmy John's. No offense to Jimmy John's, but the environment there, I remember feeling like it was dark. It was like heavy. It was like, it was all these, I remember it was all guys except for me. And they just didn't have a ton of life goals. They didn't have things that they were doing. They didn't have like a reason to live. And I remember them being very confused by me. They're like, who is this chick? You know, like, why do you like church? And I'm like, you start explaining. But it was cool it was a good experience for me to be able to to see the very clear difference in the extremes of both. Like these are people that obviously like I was trying to, be a good influence on, but it was a little tricky every day while we're making sandwiches and they're making fun of me for being a Christian. But the other 2 days being at church, it was like, dang. And it's not just like the act of literally being in the building. It's just the fact that like you're focused on the right thing. You're focused on expanding God's kingdom. You're focused on eternal impact. You're surrounding yourself with people that are going to see the best of you and like see your potential and not just focus on what you're not doing or condemning you. So I think it's really important, and I feel like I've even talked about it before, but it's just really important to surround yourself with the right people, the right atmosphere. It makes a difference on you without you even realizing it. So
definitely. Going off of that, I could definitely say some of my best memories were like being like an intern at the church or like just doing crazy random stuff, like setting up like for the nights that were like just like summer nights, like I don't know, like block party, like all that kind of stuff. I have like a specific memory that when
Tell us.
We were in high school.
Nervous.
And I forgot what event it was, but Sam, Caleb, and I, we were like the 3 little interns that Brandon would use like for everything.
Little interns.
So, guys, no joke. One time Brandon had us go on the roof with like a 50-foot tarp. Like, not even joking. A tarp that I had to paint in the game room upstairs.
Game room.
And literally took us like 2 days. And like we had to take it through this little ladder and like take it to the roof and then like throw it off the side so that it would fall on the wall.
Oh, I remember that.
And like looking back now, it's like that was really like
dangerous.
Like I could have fallen to my death,
Oh gosh.
But like just like remembering that, it's like, wow, like these are some of the best moments of my life because I was like serving God. I was around the people that I loved.
Yeah.
I was worshiping God. Like it was just so good. I was being filled as a teen. And so it's like, I don't know. It's like as soon as you know that you have something with substance, it's like everything else doesn't seem as fun.
Totally.
Everything else doesn't seem as like fulfilling. So it's like when you have like friendships with substance, relationships with substance,
a good way to put it.
It's like the things in life that aren't actually bringing you value begin to wither away. Wow. So it's like, I don't know.
So
like,
good.
Not the pen click.
I know. That means it's so good.
But it's like, yeah, like, I don't know. I think that's what I would do as a teen, like in the summer. It's just like, I felt more grateful, like you were saying, and started valuing more about what like I had. And
and doing those other things, that's such a good way to put it, like the substance or not, like not having substance, because when you're, I don't know, whether you're partying or doing nothing or whatever, like that doesn't have substance. And I just feel like it isn't as fulfilling as you think it will be. Like, oh, like I'm not gonna go to those youth events or whatever. I mean, maybe you want, I hope you want to come because I think it's so much better. But like, because people are actually, like you're saying, they have substance and we believe in something that has substance. And so I really liked the way that you put that.
Yeah, well.
Oh,
The worst thing that I did?
Just asked worst thing.
Oh my God.
Worst thing we did as interns,
Yeah,
Jake. I'm nervous for your answer. I don't think I did
wanna,
anything
do you
bad.
wanna, do you want to go? Do you want to go first?
I don't have one. I've always followed the rules. No,
Okay, I have a ton.
no, I'll think of one while you
I
go.
think like the most like, at least for me and my friend group, the most iconic one.
I'm nervous.
That
Are
we've
we allowed
ever
to talk
done.
about this?
Yeah, I think so. And if not, like whatever.
Here we are.
But like the most
Strap
iconic
in.
thing that I think we did as intern was it first year at Camp Sophia? I don't remember when we had the first year of camp. We had like pranks going on.
Oh gosh.
Okay, and
Here we go.
and so like the boys were like strategizing.
The boys.
And we were strategizing like what we could do to the girls, like prank them, like figure out what we can do. So our initial thought was to like get a bunch of fish wire and like tie all the doors together so that they couldn't get out in the morning. But that didn't end up working. So what ended up happening is like so Brandon had bought all this silly string for worship that we were going to use to like spray and like have fun with.
Terrible.
But like we snuck out like really late at night and we grabbed these boxes of like silly string and like took him back to our room. And when I'm telling you we had like 50 guys in one little hotel room, like that's literally what it was.
Oh
And they were all like masked up getting ready to go, like
Let's
we're
go.
about to raid, like let's go.
girls.
And then we so a few of the guys, like we had like 2 teams, so we like split up into both hallways.
What is this?
And
Call of Duty?
we were literally, and so we all grabbed like a bunch of like cans of like silly string, and I don't know what the girls were doing. I think they were up to something too. They were planning something. They were all in the hallways. They were literally all in the hallways.
The water.
They were all in the hallways, and so like I forgot who, but one of the guys like opens the door and like peeks, and he's like, "They're all outside," and we're like, "What?" And they're like, they're all out there. So we're like, okay. Because like initially we were just going to knock and spray, whatever. But like they were all out there. So then we like open the door and all of us run down this like hallway, spraying everyone with like silly string.
I think I was there for that. And I was like, what's happening?
Yeah.
And then it had, I mean, from what I remember, it was like 2 minutes where you guys were like, spraying. And then Brandon cut it off. And so then you guys, next thing I know, you guys are vacuuming.
Yeah.
the hallways.
Literally, Brandon's like, you're going to have to pay for this if you don't. And I'm like, yeah. But it all worked out.
Smell it out, maybe.
You know, but
no
that
more
was probably
pranks.
like the worst thing that I did as an intern.
That was definitely wild. Yeah, I genuinely cannot think of one that I did. But I didn't really work for Brandon, so.
Yeah.
But fun fact we were talking about earlier, sorry to like go back to this, but Brandon's amazing, and I genuinely like have so much respect for Brandon, but I also make fun of him a lot just because of the funny things he says. So I'll try to like think of some examples, mostly data or adults.
Oh, like the way he says things?
Yeah, mostly, but just in general, I think he's really funny. So. Yeah. More making fun of Brandon sessions to come.
Yeah.
But so guys, this has been fun.
Yeah, this has been
Jake,
so
do you have
good.
any closing thoughts? Are you still thinking about any animals you could fight?
You
Any
know,
breeds of dogs?
I think I'm going to leave it at Puma for now.
All right, let's leave it at Puma. Leave it there. That's a great way to end. Well, weapon or bare hands?
At first it was weapon, but I looked at my hands and I was like, I could do it.
Oh my god.
I could take him.
Hey, he's confident, motivated.
You know?
I love it. But
She's
this summer,
confident. Sorry.
ooh, this summer we're staying focused. It's gonna be great. I'm pumped. Hang out with us. We're here for you. We love Champion Youth, and we just want this to be the best summer possible. So
we'll see you on the next one.
Yeah, can't wait. See you guys soon.
Peace.